Welcome to Power Your Life Today. I'm Kristy Jo, Mind and Body Strategist. Today we're going to talk about a difficult topic because so many of us need to use it. And this is the topic of forgiveness. There may be times you need to work on forgiving other people who have unintentionally or intentionally hurt you. And there is also a need to forgive yourself. Now this goes deep, so I ask for you to just open your heart and mind and find some solutions with me for whatever you're going through, or perhaps whatever you've been holding on to. Ghandi said, "Forgiveness is not for the weak. Forgiveness is an attribute of the strong." And I believe that. It takes humility for us to realize that when we're holding on to anger or self-punishment or hating other people or vengeance, whatever those feelings are, all it's doing is putting a wedge inside of our hearts and it's wounding us. And this wound will then have the power to go beyond an isolated situation and impact every part of your life. If you are finding areas of your life slipping up, if you're finding behavior you don't like, if things are just not going right, if you are able to deeply, subconsciously trace it back, usually we find that there is a need to forgive. Now, in conversations I have with people, they often say, "Kristy, I want to forgive. I know logically I need to forgive, but if I forgive this person or myself, then..." And they struggle to put their words around it, and I ask, "Do you feel like it's condoning the behavior?" And they say, "Yes." Have you ever felt that way? Do you feel like if you offer that gift of forgiveness to yourself or other people that you are saying, "Hey, it's okay, you did that"? If you feel that way, let's rechannel that energy, because it's not condoning the behavior. It's not saying, "Hey, that was okay." It's saying, "I refuse to hold on to this, to pain myself and to hurt myself further. The behavior happened, whatever it was. Can we change that? No. All we can do is take care of ourselves." Let me tell you about Monty Williams. He's an NBA coach, and in 2016, he was driving on the freeway with his wife, and there was a car coming in the opposite direction. There was a head-on collision, and his wife, the mother of their 5 children, was killed. At his funeral, he said some powerful things I'd actually like to share with you. He said, "Everyone is praying for me and my family, which is right. But let us not forget that there were 2 people in this situation," because the driver of the car coming the wrong direction was also killed. "And that family needs prayer as well, and we have no ill will towards that family. In my house, we have a sign that says, 'As for me and my house, we will serve the Lord.'" Now, being a Christian, I also very strongly believe that forgiveness is too big for us as human beings, that we do need to rely on the Lord Jesus Christ, and that gift for ourselves and for other people transcends our abilities. And so asking for that help through prayer, through just keeping an open heart and mind and asking for that strength is a huge part of this. And Jesus Christ, it says in the Bible, he told us that forgiveness is not complete until you forgive someone 7 times 70 times. And I know a lot of people do the math on that, but I personally think that means it just keeps going. It never stops. Which means every time you have a thought of ill will towards yourself or other people, and you have a remembrance of what happened, you forgive. Whether it's out loud, whether it's with your internal dialogue, "I forgive myself for blank, blank, blank. I forgive so-and-so for blank, blank, blank." It's a constant releasing. It's not a one-time event. And you have to repeat it over and over and over. Now, what about when you're holding on to all the things that you've done wrong in the past and you can't move beyond them because, again, it's about that punishment. You deserve to have a consequence for your behavior, and that needs to be punished. Well, here's the thing. Behavior doesn't make you a bad person. Bad behavior is simply bad behavior. You are a good person. You have good intentions, you have goodwill, but you are weak and you are a human. Forgiveness gives you the freedom to move beyond that, rather than to stay stuck in that mentality, stuck in the behavior, stuck in everything that is holding you back. Give yourself that permission to evolve, to change, to grow, and offer that same luxury to other people. One of the best things that you can do for yourself is to take it to the best friend test. Whenever you find yourself stuck in these self-defeating thoughts and you're holding yourself responsible, you know, a lot of times I work with binge eating clients and they berate themselves. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, you stupid. But you know, they go into the negative dialogue, everything we've covered in previous power sessions. What happens is you have to be able to separate, because you will never move on. You will constantly stay in that cycle. So forgive and ask yourself, if your best friend came to you with that same problem, what would you tell them? Would you be more kind? Would you be more charitable and compassionate? Would you encourage them to keep moving forward? Would you encourage them to keep staying positive and optimistic, or would you tell them what a failure they were? Now that sounds very easy to do, and it is. You just have to do it. Give yourself permission to evolve and free yourself from the prison that you are in when you don't forgive other people and yourself. Forgiveness is key to powering our lives. And this is exactly what we want, to live a life of more value, service, and love. So power your life today. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, please share it with one person who comes to mind. Investing in yourself is the best investment you're ever going to make, because when you improve your life, everybody around you improves their lives too. Subscribe to this channel so you are really sure to catch our next power session together, so you can continue to power your life to one of more service, value, and love. Until then, power your life today.